Celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 lunar landing mission. Good evening, I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Abby Kirk. News Channel 9's Aaron Cooper sat down with a man who tested the rockets that launched Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins into space 50 years ago.
The Apollo 11 lunar landing may have happened a world away from us, but Parker Counts, someone who helped make that landing possible, lives right here in our area.
10 and 50 feet down at 4.
On Sunday, July 20th, 1969, the entire world watched as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first people to ever walk on the moon.
Beautiful view. Isn't that something?
It was going to take all our energies, and we didn't think about not doing it. It was the thing that says, we're going to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Parker Counts worked as a test engineer on the Saturn V rocket that launched those astronauts into space 4 days prior. From his Hixson home, I had Mr. Counts take me back to where he was the day of the moonwalk in 1969.
July 20th, I was at a hotel room in Miami Beach after the launch. We had gone down with my daughter. We had to do what we could to get there as young engineers, and then we saw the landing on the black and white screen in the hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning.
What did that feel like when you were watching these men walk on the moon and inside you're thinking, they did that because of me?
Just awesome, but there were 400,000 of us, so everybody had to work. It was a team effort, but you have to feel that individual pride.
The lunar landing will forever be a landmark accomplishment, but for Parker Counts, it's just one of many pins on his lapel, or rather, his wall. In fact, it was just one of 118 missions he worked on during his more than 5 decades with NASA.
I've touched all the programs in 55 years. That's just something I could never have dreamt of.
Of all his accolades, he's most proud of this award, earned for removing significant weight from the space station.
If we hadn't taken that weight out, then we wouldn't have had the International Space Station.
If there's anything more inspiring than Mr. Counts' awards, it's his perspective.
We've got to remember the fact that this was an accomplishment that was done from drawing board to putting people on the moon in 8.5 years. An amazing feat that will probably never be repeated.
Parker Counts retired from NASA in 2003, but established his own consulting firm to support the aerospace industry. Reporting in the studio, I'm Aaron Cooper, News Channel 9.
How cool. Well, Counts also regularly volunteers with the Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. He is working with other groups to build a space exploration memorial fountain there.